Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to talk about a very interesting Australian coin, the Australia 10 cents coin from 1983, especially a piece that has developed a rust-brown appearance on both the front and back sides. Many collectors and coin enthusiasts often discover these coins in old collections, coin jars, or inherited sets, and wonder whether they have any special value in today's market. In this video, we will explore the history of the coin, its condition, composition, collector demand, current market value, and some useful tips for collectors. Let's begin with the history of the Australia 10 cents, 1983 coin. The Australian decimal currency system was introduced in 1966, replacing the old pounds, shillings, and pence system. Since then, the 10-cent coin has remained an important part of everyday circulation across Australia. The 1983 issue was produced by the Royal Australian Mint and features the famous lyrebird design on the reverse side. The lyrebird is one of Australia's most remarkable native birds and is well known for its ability to mimic sounds from its environment. On the obverse side of the coin, collectors can find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, reflecting Australia's connection to the Commonwealth during that period. Now let's discuss the condition of a 1983 10-cent coin that shows a rust-brown color on both the front and back. The original appearance of the coin is silver-colored because of the metal alloy used in its production. When a coin develops a brownish or rusty appearance, it is usually the result of environmental exposure, toning, oxidation, dirt accumulation, or chemical reactions over many years. Although this color change may appear unusual, it does not necessarily mean the coin is rare. However, some collectors appreciate naturally toned coins because they tell a story of age and circulation. The overall condition of the coin remains one of the most important factors in determining its value. A coin with clear details, readable dates, and minimal wear will generally attract more interest than a heavily damaged example. Moving on to the background and composition of the coin, the Australian 10-cent coin has a diameter of approximately and weighs around. It is composed of cupronickel, which contains. This composition provides durability and allows the coin to withstand many years of circulation. The edge of the coin is reeded, giving it a distinctive texture that helps identify the denomination. Because of its copper content, environmental factors can sometimes influence the appearance of older coins, creating various shades and tones that collectors may find interesting. When it comes to collector demand, the 1983 Australian 10-cent coin enjoys steady interest among decimal coin collectors. Many collectors aim to complete date runs of Australian decimal coins, which means obtaining one coin from every year of issue. Because of this, the 1983 coin continues to have a place in many collections. If a coin displays attractive natural toning, strong details, and a well-preserved surface, it may attract additional attention from collectors who appreciate unique-looking examples. While the coin is not considered one of Australia's rarest decimal issues, collector demand remains positive because it represents an important part of Australian numismatic history. Now let's talk about the current market value. The value of a 1983 Australian 10-cent coin depends heavily on its condition. A circulated example with noticeable wear is typically worth only a small premium above its often ranging from around $48,000 to $75,000. Coins in very fine or extremely fine condition may sell for several dollars, while uncirculated examples or $20,000 command higher prices depending on their quality and market demand. If the rust-brown appearance is simply environmental toning and not a recognized mint error, the color itself may not significantly increase the value. However, some collectors may pay a small premium for an attractive, naturally toned coin if it has eye appeal and a distinctive appearance. In today's collector market, a typical circulated 1983 Australian 10-cent coin with brown toning may generally be worth between $145,000 and $175,000 Australian dollars, while exceptional examples could achieve higher prices through specialist collectors or auctions. For collectors who own this coin, there are some useful tips to keep in mind. First, avoid cleaning the coin because cleaning can reduce its collector value. Many beginners think cleaning will improve a coin's appearance, but experienced collectors usually prefer original surfaces. Second, store the coin in a protective holder or coin capsule to prevent further environmental damage. Third, compare your coin with certified examples and reference guides to better understand its grade and condition. Finally, if you believe your coin has an unusual mint error or highly distinctive characteristics, consider seeking an opinion from a professional coin dealer or grading service. As we come to the conclusion, the Australia 10 cents 1983 coin remains an interesting and collectible piece of Australian decimal currency. Its historical significance, attractive lyrebird design, durable cupro-nickel composition, and continuing collector interest help maintain its place in the numismatic market. A rust-brown appearance on the front and back may add character and visual uniqueness, especially if it developed naturally over time. While most examples are not extremely rare, they can still hold value for collectors who appreciate Australia's coinage history. Whether you are an experienced collector or just beginning your coin collecting journey, every coin has a story to tell, and the 1983 Australian 10-cent coin is no exception. Next up, today we are going to talk about the Australia 10 cents coin from the year 2004 in very fine condition and explore its current market value in dollars. If you enjoy learning about coins, collecting rare pieces, and discovering the value hidden inside everyday currency, then stay with me until the end, because this coin has an interesting story and remains a popular collectible among Australian coin enthusiasts. The Australian 10 cents coin is one of the most recognizable decimal coins in Australia. It was introduced when Australia changed to decimal currency in 1966, marking an important moment in the country's monetary history. The design of the coin has remained largely unchanged over the years, making it a classic piece of Australian numismatic heritage. The 2004 issue continues this tradition and represents a small but important part of Australia's modern coinage history. When discussing a coin's value, condition plays a very important role. The coin we are focusing on today is in very fine condition. A very fine coin has seen circulation and normal use, but many of its original design details remain visible. The major features on both the obverse and reverse sides can still be clearly identified, although some wear is noticeable on the highest points of the design. For collectors, a very fine condition coin offers a balance between affordability and historical appeal, making it a desirable option for many collections. Looking at the background and composition of the Australia 10 cents coin, it is struck from cupro-nickel. An alloy consisting of this durable metal composition has helped Australian decimal coins withstand years of circulation while maintaining their appearance. The coin weighs approximately and has a diameter of, on the reverse side, the coin features the famous lyrebird design created by Stuart Devlin. The lyrebird is one of Australia's most unique native birds and is admired for its beautiful tail feathers and remarkable ability to mimic sounds. On the obverse side, the coin carries the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, reflecting Australia's constitutional history and connection to the Commonwealth. Collector demand for the 2004 Australian 10 cents coin remains steady. While it is not considered an extremely rare coin, many collectors seek examples from different years to complete date collections of Australian decimal coinage. The coin is especially attractive to beginner collectors because it is affordable and easy to understand. More experienced collectors often look for high-grade examples, mint errors, or coins with exceptional eye appeal. Because the 2004 issue is part of a long-running series, it continues to enjoy interest from collectors both in Australia and around the world. Now let's discuss the current market value. The value of a 2004 Australia 10 cents coin in very fine condition is generally modest because the coin was produced in significant numbers. In today's collector market, a typical, very fine example may sell for around $30,000 to $45,000 Australian dollar, depending on demand, presentation, and the specific marketplace where it is offered. Coins with better preservation, attractive surfaces, or inclusion in complete sets may achieve slightly higher prices. While this coin may not make anyone rich overnight, it remains a worthwhile collectible because of its historical significance and enduring popularity among Australian coin collectors. For collectors interested in adding this coin to their collection, there are a few useful things to keep in mind. Always examine the coin carefully for wear, scratches, discoloration, or damage. Proper storage is also important because keeping coins in protective holders can help preserve their condition over time. It is wise to compare examples from different years and grades to better understand the market. Collectors should also remember that patience is often rewarded in numismatics, as building a collection is a journey that combines knowledge, history, and enjoyment. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is that every coin tells a story. Even a circulating coin, like the 2004 Australian 10-cent piece, represents a snapshot of a specific year in Australia's history. It may have passed through countless hands, traveled across cities, and witnessed everyday transactions before finding its place in a collection. This connection to history is one of the reasons coin collecting continues to attract people of all ages. As we come to the end of today's video, the Australia 10 cents 2004 coin in very fine condition stands as an affordable and interesting collectible. Its classic lyrebird design, durable cupro-nickel composition, historical significance, and steady collector demand make it a valuable addition to many collections. Its true value lies in the history and enjoyment it brings to collectors. Next up, today we are going to talk about a very interesting Australian coin that many collectors have in their collections or may come across in old coin lot. The coin we are discussing today is the Australia 10 cents coin from the year 1978 in fine condition. If you have this coin or are thinking about adding one to your collection, stay with me until the end because we will explore its history, condition, design, composition, collector demand, current market value, and some useful tips for collectors. The Australian 10 cents coin is one of the most recognizable decimal coins issued by Australia. It was introduced when Australia switched to decimal currency in 1966. The 1978 issue belongs to the early years of Australia's decimal coinage era, making it an interesting piece for collectors who enjoy building complete date sets of Australian coins. Although millions of these coins were produced, many examples have been lost, damaged, or heavily circulated over the decades. This is why collectors still pay attention to well-preserved examples from this period. When we talk about a coin being in fine condition, it means the coin has seen circulation and shows some wear from everyday use, but the important design elements remain visible. On a 1978 Australian 10 cents coin in fine condition, the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II can still be identified clearly, while some of the finer details may have softened over time. The reverse design featuring the lyrebird remains attractive, even though signs of circulation can be present. Fine condition coins are popular among beginner collectors because they are affordable and still represent an important part of Australia's numismatic history. The design of the 1978 Australian 10 cents coin is one of the reasons collectors appreciate it. The obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, reflecting Australia's connection to the British monarchy. The reverse displays the beautiful lyrebird, a unique Australian bird known for its remarkable ability to mimic sounds. The artwork captures the elegance of this bird and has become one of the most beloved designs in Australian coinage. The composition of this coin also contributes to its durability. The Australia 10 cents coin is made from cupro-nickel, an alloy consisting primarily of copper and nickel. This composition gives the coin a silver-like appearance and helps protect it from corrosion and excessive wear. Because of this strong metal composition, many 1978 coins have survived in collectible condition even after decades of circulation. Collector demand for the 1978 Australian 10 cents coin remains steady. While it is not considered a rare date, many collectors seek examples to complete year collections, decimal coin sets, or Australian coin albums. Demand tends to be stronger for coins with better preservation and attractive surfaces. Collectors often enjoy finding older decimal coins because they represent an important period in Australia's monetary history. The 1978 issue continues to attract interest from both beginner and experienced collectors who appreciate historical coins with recognizable designs. Now let's discuss the market value. The value of a 1,978 Australian 10-cents coin depends heavily on its condition. In fine condition, most examples typically trade for a modest premium above face value. Depending on the coin's appearance, collector interest, and the market where it is sold, a fine condition example may generally be worth around 2,050,000 to 350,000 Australian dollars. Coins with exceptional eye appeal, minimal wear, or those sold through specialist coin dealers may achieve slightly higher prices. Uncirculated examples can command significantly more than fine condition pieces because collectors place a premium on quality and preservation. For collectors, there are several positive lessons to take from this coin. Always handle coins carefully by holding them along the edges to avoid leaving fingerprints on the surfaces. Store coins in protective holders, albums, or capsules to preserve their condition over time. It is also a good idea to research mintage figures, varieties, and market trends, because knowledge can help collectors make informed decisions. Building a collection patiently and focusing on quality often leads to the most rewarding collecting experience. Another important tip is to enjoy the history behind each coin. The Australia 10 cents, 1,978 coin may not be extremely rare, but it tells a story about Australia's decimal currency system and everyday life during the late 1970s. Every coin has passed through many hands and witnessed a small part of history. This historical connection is one of the reasons coin collecting remains such a fascinating hobby around the world. In conclusion, the Australia 10 cents, 1,978 coin in fine condition is a wonderful piece of Australian numismatic history. Its attractive lyrebird design, durable cupronickel composition, steady collector demand, and affordable market value make it an appealing coin for both new and experienced collectors. While it may not be a rare treasure, it holds lasting value as a historical collectible and an important part of Australia's decimal coinage series. If you own this coin, take good care of it, because every preserved example helps keep a small piece of history alive for future generations. Next up, today we are going to talk about an interesting Australian coin that many collectors and coin enthusiasts love to search for. The coin featured in this video is the Australia 10 cents coin from the year 2005 in very fine condition. Many people have this coin in their collections or old coin jars and often wonder how much it could be worth in today's market. In this video, we will explore the history of the coin, its design, composition, collector demand, current market value, and some useful tips for collectors. So stay with me until the end, because you may discover something valuable about this fascinating Australian coin. The Australian 10 cents coin has been an important part of Australia's decimal currency system since 1966. The 2005 issue continued the long tradition of this denomination and was produced by the Royal Australian Mint. The coin represents Australia's rich heritage and showcases one of the country's most iconic native birds. Over the years, millions of these coins entered circulation, making them a familiar sight in everyday transactions across Australia. When we talk about the condition of a coin, it plays a major role in determining its value. The coin we are discussing today is in very fine condition. This means the coin has seen circulation and shows moderate wear from use, but most of the important design details are still clearly visible. The surfaces may show some signs of age and handling, yet the coin remains attractive and collectible. Very fine condition is considered a respectable grade and is often preferred by collectors who enjoy obtaining historical coins at affordable prices. Looking at the design of the coin, the obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, who appeared on Australian coinage for many decades. The portrait reflects Australia's connection to the Commonwealth and remains an important part of the nation's numismatic history. The reverse side displays the famous lyrebird, one of Australia's most remarkable birds, known for its beautiful tail feathers and extraordinary ability to mimic sounds. The elegant design of the lyrebird makes the Australian 10 cents coin one of the most attractive circulating coins in the country. The coin is round in shape and has a distinctive milled edge that helps distinguish it from other denominations. It weighs approximately and has a diameter of around. The composition of the coin is cupronickel, which consists of this durable metal composition, allows the coin to withstand years of circulation while maintaining its appearance. The strong and reliable material has been used for many Australian coins and contributes to their long-lasting quality. Collector demand for the Australia 10 cents 2005 coin is generally steady. While it is not considered a rare date in circulated condition, many collectors seek examples to complete their year sets and denomination collections. Interest in Australian decimal coinage continues to grow around the world as more people discover the beauty and history of these coins. Collectors often appreciate the 2005 Australian 10 cents coin because it represents a modern piece of Australian numismatic history and can be an excellent addition to a collection. Now let's discuss the current market value. In very fine condition, the Australia 10 cents 2005 coin typically has a market value of around $175,000 to $75,000 Australian, depending on overall appearance, demand, and the seller or buyer involved. Coins with better eye appeal may achieve slightly higher prices, while ordinary circulated examples may remain closer to the lower end of the range. If the coin is found in uncirculated or exceptionally preserved condition, its value can be higher. Market prices can change over time, so it is always a good idea to check recent sales and collector marketplaces for the latest information. For collectors, there are several helpful tips to keep in mind. Always examine the condition carefully because even small differences in preservation can affect value. Store coins in protective holders to prevent scratches and environmental damage. Try to learn about mintages, varieties, and special issues because these factors can sometimes create additional collector interest. Keeping your coins organized and properly documented can also make your collection more enjoyable and potentially more valuable in the future. Patience is another important part of coin collecting because values and demand can change over the years. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is that every coin tells a story. Even a common circulation coin, such as the Australia 10 cents 2005, carries a piece of Australia's history and culture. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced collector, adding coins like this to your collection can be both educational and rewarding. As we conclude today's video, the Australia 10 cents 2005 coin in very fine condition remains an interesting and collectible piece of Australian decimal currency. Its beautiful lyrebird design, durable cupro-nickel composition, historical significance, and steady collector demand make it a worthwhile coin for enthusiasts. While its current market value is generally modest, it still holds importance for collectors who appreciate Australian numismatics and enjoy building complete collections.